Once I got out of high school and I settled myself down to being a minor adult, decided to join the Army. And June 2005 was when I shipped off to boot camp. I was part of the 1st Infantry Division, 18th Infantry Regiment out of Schweinfurt, Germany. This was my first deployment. August is when I shipped out, 2006. And this happened November 11th, 2006 in Ar Ramadi, Iraq. Simple day, we were on mission doing route clearance. Got a call that there was possibly something at a certain area. So I went and checked out, and it turned out the intel was wrong on purpose because it was a booby trap for us. They told us to be at a certain distance. They knew our standoff. When we did our standoff, we got hit. It was underneath of where the standoff should have been. It was a rough 30 minutes or so from the time of the explosion to getting me to the med cache. But thankfully, 5 days later, I woke up at Walter Reed. I spent about 29 months in a wheelchair with an external fixator supporting my right leg because it was severely fractured due to the incident that blew off my left leg above the knee and severely fractured and pretty much destroyed my right leg, which they were able to salvage through 29 months of repair work. As it sits right now, I'm at 83 surgeries, but they put me back together. So I'm kind of like the 10-man. The incident also left me with 6 blown vertebrae, so I can't lift too much right now, and a broken right arm. In the words of my mother, I am one stubborn individual, and I wasn't about to let losing a leg stop me from serving my country. And it didn't. And I did 2 more tours. I was able to go out and pull up my pant leg to people that were whining on the battlefield and jaw drop them. It's kind of awesome. Being at Augusta, it puts me in a different location, medical coverage-wise, than Walter Reed. And because Augusta, Fort Gordon, Eisenhower Army Medical Center is not Walter Reed, they do not have the spotlight on them, I guess you could say, all the time. They don't receive all the benefits that Walter Reed does. There are several dozens of hurdles that I've had to overcome in order to get the parts that I need. Not that I deserve, but that I need. If a person has the heart to not only sign his name on a line that puts him into the government service, and he gets injured hard enough to where he needs to rely on prosthetic devices, and he wants to continue to serve his country, I believe it's the government's duty to give him whatever he needs to continue to serve his country. My life right now is fantastic. Having Augusta Warrior Project deal with a few of the problems that I've been having, they've been able to right several wrongs that have happened to me in the past several months. As soon as I let them know what was going on, they made phone calls and the ball started rolling a lot faster than it had already been rolling. It went from a level playing ground to a straight up downhill roll as fast as it could be. My post-traumatic stress disorder is decreased immensely. I'm sleeping now. I'm social. It took me 5 years after the fact of me being severely injured to actually admit that I had PTSD. Consider that 2014 is still a year away, not even including the several other months until the last persons are pulled out of Afghanistan. There might not be PTSD persons that come out until 2019. What happens when they finally decide to come out and ask for help and there's nothing there to help them?